Palestine! Stop the genocide! Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Free Palestine!
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Hey mate, you okay?
Yeah, I watch your channel all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've got one called Night Rider, but it's only not straight hot, so it only gets a few.
Well, I hope you get some good videos.
I didn't think he'd come down. Today's the best day, actually.
Oh, is it? Oh, because they knew I was coming.
They won't pest you.
They're quite well behaved compared to Manchester.
I've said
I'm
that.
trying to see what the guy said to the Israeli. One sec. Cheers. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, cheers.
Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Can you keep going? Keep coming, please.
Keep coming, guys. Colin, is that the loudest bit?
Can you keep coming in, guys, please? Keep coming.
Guys, keep coming down. These guys in front of me, keep moving to my right.
We got plenty of
We're going to be
space.
there. But I'm going to be in. Can you stand next to me, man? In? What's your name?
Palestine!
Can you keep
Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Stop the genocide! 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, keep moving down. Please keep moving down. The speech is ready for you guys. Guys, it's on cross space on the right hand side here. Thank you.
If you hate Rishi Sunak, clap your hands. If you hate Rishi Sunak, clap your hands. If you hate Rishi Sunak, hate Rishi Sunak, hate Rishi Sunak, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, hate Joe Biden, hate Joe Biden, clap your hands. If you hate Netanyahu, clap your hands. If you hate Netanyahu, clap your hands. If you hate Netanyahu, hate Netanyahu, hate Netanyahu, clap your hands. If you hate Keir Starmer, clap your hands. If you hate Keir Starmer, clap your hands. If you hate Keir Starmer, hate Keir Starmer, hate Keir Starmer, clap your hands.
Yeah.
If you hate Rishi Sunak, clap your hands. If you hate Rishi Sunak, hate Rishi Sunak, hate Rishi Sunak, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, clap your hands. If you hate Joe Biden, hate Joe Biden.
Yeah, they're friendly. It's not like Manchester.
Not at all, mate. Not
That
at all.
guy there runs it. He's lovely with me.
Oh, is he, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
great.
won't get any. If you get any grief, just tell him
Oh,
that.
no, I'm not. This Israeli guy that they're going to try and hurt over there.
No, you shouldn't have any problems. The only ones I've had problems with the odd 1 or 2 Karens, and that's it.
Yeah, the Karens are the dangerous ones, yeah.
The rest of them here are friendly.
I'm gonna go check
Good
it.
luck.
Thank you.
All right, cheers. I don't think you met me. Like this is Charles Veitch. He's got a massive channel.
No, medium. He's been very nice to me. Medium channel. He's been very nice to me.
Yeah.
I don't even
I'll
have
just
a
say,
million subscribers.
Look, he knows me and I've only got 1,000 followers and you've got almost 1,000. Yeah.
Good man.
He's a good guy.
Mate, as long as you don't show my balls.
If you have any trouble, just go to him.
I will do. Yeah, good man. Thanks.
They organise it. It's telling me because I thought I'd be getting problems and
Yeah.
they just say, oh well. And he said, yeah, you're free to film, good or bad. So yeah, it's not like Manchester. I'd be terrified to do Manchester.
Hell yeah, man. You need a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm going to mill around the
Yeah, have
circle.
fun.
Right, if you don't know that was Fan Crosscast from the 60s, it's a classic, it completely resonates with our struggle today. And I thought of it before I arrived here, so I want to sing a few words. I hope it's okay with you guys. I know that song. I ain't got a voice, but Jack, are you ready, Carl? Go for it. Everybody round of applause for Jack, please.
Thank you everyone again for coming. And I mean the Watermelon March, what a fantastic idea by our team. How vibrant we looked marching from the streets of Leeds again. I'd like to celebrate, to start today by celebrating the victory. Recently, David Miller versus the University of Bristol's court ruling was passed, and it said clearly that anti-Zionism is a protected belief in our workplaces and institutions. And this should give us all great confidence in expressing our support for Palestine proudly. We need that confidence more than ever. I've seen the appalling news recently that a chaplain has returned to the Leeds University after serving in the Israeli armed forces. And this is more than a shame, this is abhorrent, but it is not a surprise, because we already knew that our universities are complicit in genocide. They have contracts and partnerships worth millions of pounds with BAE Systems, who supply the jets that Israel use to flatten universities in Gaza. In December, after term ended, 2 months into the genocide, they announced a partnership with an Israeli university. They thought we would forget about it over Christmas. But did we forget about Palestine over the holidays? No! We came back with the largest walkout we've ever had, the largest one in the UK. 400 college and university students and 6 trade unions all came together to say that we stand with Palestine. It's an incredible display of solidarity, and we are forging deep links between workplaces and institutions across this city. We will be back again for another walkout this Wednesday at 2 o'clock at Parkinson Steps. Now, that historic judgment was passed.
Do you know who that is? He's got a massive channel called Charles Veitch.
Oh, someone mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, massive. Charles Veitch, it's huge.
Charles Veitch.
Yeah,
is that where you aspire to?
No, I just do it for fun, but he does, when he does Manchester, they're not like the violent Charles Veitch, go on his channel, it's massive.
Like YouTube, is it?
Yeah, he does them all, yeah, it's huge. Street Hawk, if you go on
Street Hawk.
Yeah, it's easy just to Google the Leeds Pro-Palestinian protest, because Street Hawk will just bring up the TV show. So just do that and you'll see him, but yeah, it's this huge, massive thing.
Where do you come from?
Just up the road.
Oh,
He's
you're in Leeds?
Yeah, he's from Manchester. I didn't expect him to come. He normally does, like say, Manchester, and they really attack him there.
Do they?
Oh yeah, it's serious. I've always said
what Manchester groups attack him?
you know the protesters here.
Yeah.
Well, in there, they've always friendly. There, they go after him. Literally.
Palestine, though.
Oh yeah. Well, it's mainly the socialists. To be fair, they go well mental. But yeah, watch his channel. It's entertaining. It's not. It's more. It's on the other side. It's not pro-pop, but it's entertaining regardless. But yeah, it's massive. Glad you haven't seen it. It's It's very entertaining. Most of the videos have you stitches, but he films everyone getting arrested in Manchester and stuff. And because it's like, in the centre it's quite heavily drugger. They're always getting arrested. But yeah, it's massive. Yeah. No, he's been doing it years. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah. But like I say, just do Charlie Veitch. He'll come and he'll just go. He runs around. It's weird how he does it. I think he'll be depressed because no one's attacking him. And I said that, Manchester, like I said, here you're all right. You don't have any problems. That's what I've always said. Leeds, I've done others, feel no problems. I don't think I'd risk doing Manchester or London. No, especially if you watch his channel where they do it in Manchester. I mean, okay, he goes up to him and he's like pro-Israel and stuff, but even so, I think he could say the same here and they just leave him alone. That's why I introduced him to the guy who organised it. I says, look, they're all friendly. But no. Alright, I'll have another one. It's been more exciting today, almost a few. I think as it warms up, that's when it's going to be.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that pub there is going to have them all coming out hammered during the day. So we'll see. This is the boring bit. They just do the speeches pages. The one that you don't want. Yeah. All he said about the sing-song today, it can get a bit dull when it's the same thing each week. We'll have a wander around and see if
This movement continues to grow and spread. The most important thing you can do right now is get involved. You can help on stores, you can steward demos, you can design posters, you can make cards. On campus, our movement is growing. We have a coalition of societies now taking action for Palestine. The PSC is holding committee elections in 2 weeks' time. We're a committee of 5 people right now. Well, with new positions, we want to triple the size of our organising committee. And just imagine what we can achieve together with those numbers. We've shown the press, the Zionists, and this government, and the police that we aren't going anywhere. If you want to be part of the future of this movement, if you want to build a free, single state of Palestine, then join us today. Thank you. Free, 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 free.
Everyone give it up for Jack one time. Smashed it. And the police are our friends. Pat, welcome up there. Come on, buddy, have a round of applause. Policeman Pat. Habibul Laz got a few chances to say it. Habibul Laz up with her.
Free, free, Palestine. Free, free, Palestine. Free, free, Palestine. Free, free, Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will be forever. From the sea to the river, Palestine will be forever.
Round of applause. Next we've got a spokesperson for the effort on Teledyne. She's called Keisha. Give her a round of applause, please.
Hi guys, just a quick announcement. If you don't know, Teledyne is a company that provides software for Israeli weapons, the weapons that are being used to target hospitals, journalists, bomb innocent people, and it's on our doorstep in Shipley, and there's a protest next Wednesday, 12 to 1:30. Please come down, bring your children, it's half term, we're going to have visuals, so please bring children's shoes, we're going to do a visual of children's shoes. Come out in your lunch hour, please turn up. It's 10 minutes on the train from here. It's a factory on our doorstep and we want to shut it down. Thank you.
Everybody who can get down to Teledyne, please do so. They boycott it, shut it down. We are not stop. Free, free! Free, free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Next we've got Moody, the man from Jewish Voices for Labour. Just a few words to say.
Is this working okay? Good. Rusty asked me to say a few words. I'm not quite sure whether you expect them to speak on behalf of Jews, but I can't do that. Obviously, that's the whole point. Not in our name. I have a grandfather who apparently people said about him, if there's any discussion, he'd form a political party of one and situate himself on the left wing. We don't all agree, but those who stand behind the banner over there, these Leeds Jews made ceasefire and now are very sure the money sitting to the ceasefire is absolutely abhorrent what is happening in Palestine and political genocide.
If you go down there, you'll get a good spot. You can stand on the wall.
That's true. Yeah.
Good spots there.
There's always the more fun stuff is at around the edges, though.
The problem is this is where everyone walks. It's the speech, and very quickly everyone disappears. It's basically the end.
Yeah, I know.
But you might
some
get
of the walk. I caught some of the rant.
Yeah, it was. There was the. If you ever do it again, the pub's the most exciting bit. That's where they're all. That's where they're hammered.
Nice one.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Where did you get that from?
Oh, this just Amazon. They're not that expensive, but it smooths everything out.
What did this do?
Right, you know if you hand hold,
Yeah.
you'll find if you hold your camera inside, right, this stops all that. I mean, it still has a little bit, but you can do that and it'll lock, so if you're moving around.
Yo, ask you a question. What is your opinion on the guy over there? Your opinion on that guy over there?
Which guy?
This is Pro-Palestinian march. This is pro-Israel march. Right?
No, this is go slap you on this.
Don't do that.
Which guy are you about?
No,
I don't know. He's got the right stand on there. Everyone's got the right. Yeah, it's not doing any harm.
Of the Zionist project from beginning to end, and there are always been people criticising it, and there's always been people criticising it. Zionism is
With our thoughts and admiration. Hundreds of healthcare workers have been killed in this genocide. Many more have been injured or arrested and tortured by the IDF. They are targeted while saving lives. Most hospitals are barely functioning. In the last few weeks, Israel's accusations against a handful of UN workers without any evidence at all saw 9 countries withdraw their funding from UNRWA, which provides an already short supply of aid to Gaza, leaving an already incomprehensible humanitarian crisis teetering on the brink of irreparable devastation. In a now viral video, a doctor was asked why he did not evacuate with his family. The answer of Dr. Hamam Allo was, "If I go, who treats my patients? They are not animals. They have the right to receive proper health care. I can't just leave. You think I went to medical school to think about my life and not my patients?" Devastatingly, Dr. Allo, in his fight to save lives, lost his own life in this ruthless genocide. But he showed us the raw truth of what it's like to be a doctor in Gaza today, and his words echo the true meaning of humanity. Born and raised in the land, a land now razed to the ground, like many of his colleagues, Dr. Allo chose the path of medicine out of a deep-seated conviction to alleviate the suffering of his people. Little did he know that this path would lead him to the very heart of darkness. The journey of health workers in Gaza has been one of unimaginable hardship and loss. They have worked continuously to save the lives of countless strangers in the crumbled walls of hospitals. Day in and day out, they witness gruesome scenes. They see people horrifically injured and burned, faces disfigured, and children with severed limbs. They patch up broken bodies that arrive on the doorsteps, or they have to amputate limbs without anaesthetic, listening to the screams and cries of the innocent victims. They have
take the revolution to its conclusion, right? And that's what we're doing.
Every day they walk into the halls of the hospital, surrounded by the pain of the wounded and soft of the dying, haunted by the knowledge that there is little that they can do to ease their suffering. Medical supplies are scarce, electricity sporadic, clean water is non-existent. They operate by the dim light of flickering torches, improvising with whatever tools they can find, praying that the makeshift hospitals will be enough to keep them and their patients alive for just one more day. Health workers too will suffer deep psychological impact as they carry the burden of what they have witnessed. They can help unseen what they have seen. They will not forget. Every day in new challenges test the limits of their resolve. But as they struggle to save lives, they are constantly reminded of their own vulnerability. They themselves have seen their homes reduced to rubble. They have been displaced. They have lost family members. They often work through the torment of their own grief. They are haunted by the fear of wondering which one of them might be the next victim of the very violence that they have sworn to combat. And yet they do not leave, they do not flee, and they do not abandon those that rely on them for their survival. In the besieged enclave of Gaza, health providers are bravely broadcasting the grim realities of their daily struggles from the war-torn buildings in which they work, showcasing the harrowing injuries they confront and the heartbreaking decisions they must make, both professionally and personally, in the line of duty. With every step they take through the rubble-strewn streets, they defy the odds, their hearts beating in the rhythm with the pulse of their war-torn nation home. They are not soldiers armed with weapons of destruction, but they are guardians armed with compassion and expertise, standing resolute in the face of chaos. Through the deafening rumbles of bombs and the relentless barrage of missiles, health workers emerge as unsung heroes, sacrificing their own safety to selflessly preserve the life of others. Each day and night, they wear their scrubs, not as a shield for danger, but as a symbol for their unwavering commitment. Braving the shrapnel-laden skies and crumbling infrastructure, they navigate a landscape fraught with danger. Their only armour is the conviction that every life they save is a beacon of hope in the darkness of despair. Their names may never grace the pages of history books, but their deeds will resonate in the chronicles of time. A testament to the human spirit, enduring power of hope in the face of despair. True meaning of humanity. Tragically, between instances, these selfless saviours become companions of themselves, paying the ultimate price in their steadfast devotion to serving their people. Dr. Allo, like many others, did not have the luxury of a long life or a peaceful death, and his voice may have been silenced, but his story will live on. We must be the voices that echo their cries, the hands that extend towards them in solidarity, and the eyes and ears that share their stories. We stand in awe of their unwavering faith, bravery and dedication. To all the healthcare workers fighting to keep the hearts beating, you possess the hearts as mighty as lions. Your voices will not be suppressed in chains, because we hear your desperate pleas and we see your immeasurable pain. We join your yearning for the bloodshed to cease. With you we plead for the dawn of peace. And Palestine, as they have tried to erase you, the whole world has become you. We will never stop fighting with you. We stand and we salute you. The world has opened its eyes to this systematic genocide. And whatever Israel and the Western accomplices try, Palestine will never die! Free! Free! Gaza! Gaza! Don't you cry! We will never let you die! In our millions! In our billions! We are all Palestinians! Thank you.
More time for Dr. Mizabas, everybody! The next speaker is Dr. John Pontes. He's retired pediatrician consultant. He worked at the LGI. He's got a few words to say. Have I got that right?
Absolutely right, yes, thanks for us.
Give it up for John, everybody!
Well, first of all, thank you all very much for coming yet again on the Saturday, bearing witness to what's going on in Palestine, to the people of Leeds. Hopefully it's sinking in. The International Court of Justice stated unequivocally that Israel must stop killing Palestinian civilians with immediate effect, and that Israel must let more humanitarian aid into Gaza, or risk a serious violation of the Genocide Convention. What was Israel's response? Immediately to break a story that 12 out of 30,000 employees of UNRWA, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, were involved in the attacks by Hamas. It's shameful that the UK government, while on the one hand insisting it wants to see aid getting into Gaza, immediately fell in line with the US and withdrew funding, as we've heard, from UNRWA. This would be a bit like, I'm trying to think of an example, it'd be a bit like defunding the NHS, because some NHS staff have been found guilty of particular crimes. It's absolute madness. And it's of note that Israel has refused to give what it calls the evidence to substantiate this accusation to UNRWA. But some journalists have seen it, Sky News journalists, for example, and they said it amounted to nothing. UNRWA helps 5.6 million Palestinians, so it just doesn't work in Gaza. And it rightly regards them as refugees with a right of return, something the Israeli government, of course, doesnn't accept. And so
Rihanna's got a few words to say now. When I read these words, I was really moved because it's lived experience of somebody in a war zone, and I think it's really powerful the way she shared it. So everybody, round of applause for Liana, please.
Hi everyone. So the reason why I'm here today is to present the speech that my dear friends have actually written. They're from the Middle East and have grown up experiencing the realities of Western imperialism.
There's a guy who's got a YouTube channel called Charles Veitch. Massive. No, I think it just he takes he's not bad, he just takes the opposite side, but it's more pro-Israel, but it's friendly enough. But yeah, they're funny as Veg, to be fair.
This is the reality of this
normally
country,
does Manchester,
where people
but
are afraid
Manchester,
to
it's not
exercise
like
their right
it.
to
It's not
freedom of
friendly in
speech and
Manchester.
expression
I've always said,
due to
Leeds,
fears
you
around
don't
their
feel
immigration
safe,
status.
but
the draconian immigration laws that this fascist government have brought in criminalise immigrants for even publicly showing solidarity in Palestine, including the racist prevent scheme.
I wish I'd brought a stand for the singing. I was gutted, I didn't realise.
Over again.
I've still recorded it, but it'd have been nicer to be on the camera stand. You're going to get so
I won't even entertain that point any further, because if you're here today, I'm sure you understand how advocating for the end of a colonial occupation is far from terrorism.
I'll probably see you Wednesday if you go, if it's a nice day.
But I do want to remind those of us who do have the privilege of being a British citizen or a stable immigration status in this country to use your privilege to amplify immigrant voices. The mass displacement of generations of Palestinians from their land proves that the plight of migrants and refugees are inherently connected to that of the Palestinian people, and therefore we must use our collective efforts to advocate and empower them also. But without further ado, I'll read the words that my friends written today. I am a child of the Middle East. I am a child of war. Not because of my home.